Imagine, just for a moment, effortlessly deciphering the hidden language of envy. It's a whisper in the wind, a shadow in the sunlight, often felt but rarely seen. Envy, that age-old emotion, weaves its way through our lives, silent and unseen, shaping interactions in ways we might never have guessed. It's a common thread in the tapestry of human emotions, yet it remains one of the most misunderstood and elusive. Today, we're on a journey to shed light on this shadow and unveil the subtle yet unmistakable signs that someone might be harboring envy towards you. With insights grounded in psychology, we'll explore 4 easy-to-recognize signals of envy. This isn't just about uncovering hidden feelings. It's about understanding the human heart a little better, about navigating our social worlds with grace and confidence. Let's embark on this journey together, transforming the way we see others and, perhaps, the way we see ourselves. Welcome to a revelation, a moment of clarity, where we learn to spot the unseen, to understand the unspoken, and to move through our world with a newfound awareness and empathy. Envy occupies a unique space in the vast expanse of human emotions, a feeling as old as humanity itself. It's the silent ache in our hearts when we see someone else possessing what we desire, achieving what we aspire to, or living the life we dream of. Envy isn't just about wanting what someone else has. It's a reflection of our deepest insecurities, our unspoken fears, and our most private aspirations. But here's where we draw a line in the sand, distinguishing envy from its close cousin, admiration. While envy is shadowed by a desire to see the other person lose what they have, admiration is lit by the hope of rising to their level, inspired by their achievements. Understanding this distinction is crucial, not just for our well-being, but also for the health of our relationships, both personal and professional. Envy, left unchecked, can erode the foundations of trust and respect, turning colleagues into competitors and friends into foes. It can lead us down a path of bitterness, robbing us of joy and contentment. But when we recognize the signs of envy, we arm ourselves with the power to transform it. We can let it guide us towards self-reflection and growth, rather than resentment and conflict. Recognizing envy is more than an exercise in emotional intelligence. It's a step towards building more authentic and supportive connections. It's about creating a world where we lift each other, rather than tear each other down. So, as we delve deeper into the signs of envy, remember that this journey is not about judgment, but about understanding. It's an opportunity to look within, to confront our vulnerabilities, and to emerge stronger, more compassionate, and more connected to those around us. Embark with me on a journey of discovery, where we unveil the first sign of envy hidden within the folds of human behavior: uncharacteristic behavior changes. Picture this: a friend who's always been your cheerleader, suddenly silent in your moments of triumph, or a colleague known for their jovial nature, turning cold when you're in the spotlight. These moments, subtle as they may seem, are windows into the complex world of human emotions, illuminated by the insights of psychology experts. Imagine you've just shared news of a promotion or a personal milestone. Instead of the expected congratulations, you notice a friend who's unusually quiet, or perhaps even dismissive. This shift, this departure from their usual selves, is often the first whisper of envy. It's not the loud, declarative statements that reveal it, but the silence and the absence of joy for your success. Consider another scenario. You're celebrating a personal achievement, surrounded by friends and family. Amidst the laughter and congratulations, one person's laughter rings hollow, their congratulations a beat too late. It's in these moments, these pauses and silences, that envy subtly makes its presence known. These changes in behavior, these moments of incongruence, are not just quirks of personality, but signals, a language of the unspoken, revealing more than words ever could. Recognizing these signs is not about casting judgment or harboring resentment. It's about understanding the complexities of human emotions. It's a call to empathy, to see beyond the surface and understand the struggles and insecurities that lie beneath. As we navigate through these revelations, let us do so with compassion and a deep understanding that we are all, in our own ways, navigating the turbulent waters of human emotions. Let this knowledge not divide us, but bring us closer, fostering a world where we support each other through our vulnerabilities and celebrate our successes together as one. Journey with me further as we explore the second sign of envy, a path less trodden but deeply revealing: excessive criticism and scrutiny. Imagine yourself standing proudly beside your latest achievement, only to find it under the magnifying glass of someone you thought would share in your joy. Instead of applause, you're met with a barrage of criticism, each more cutting than the last. This isn't constructive feedback born of genuine care. It's criticism that cuts to the bone, often missing the mark of your true intentions. Why, you might wonder, does this happen? The roots of such behavior lie buried deep within the human psyche, entangled in feelings of insecurity and competitiveness. When someone scrutinizes your work excessively, it's often not about the work itself, but about their own internal battles. They see in your success a mirror reflecting their perceived shortcomings, their unmet goals, and the mountain they've yet to climb. This behavior is a manifestation of their struggle, a sign of the envy that whispers lies into their ears, telling them they're not enough unless they can prove them less. But here's where we find the silver lining, the lesson hidden within the challenge. Understanding this behavior as a sign of envy allows us to approach it with empathy and compassion. It's an opportunity to reach out, to bridge the gap, not with defensiveness, but with understanding and kindness. Remember, the goal isn't to diminish our light, but to make others feel more comfortable in their darkness. Instead, it's about shining even brighter, in the hope that our light might guide them out of their shadows. As we recognize and respond to excessive criticism and scrutiny with grace, we not only protect our peace, but also light a path for others to find their way to self-reflection and growth. So let us move forward with the knowledge that our successes can be a beacon, inspiring not envy, but aspiration, encouraging all of us to rise together, stronger and more united in our shared human journey. Let us now turn our gaze to the third sign of envy, a subtle yet profound indicator: the diminishing of your achievements. Imagine the moment of your triumph, a peak you've reached through perseverance and hard work. Yet, in sharing this joy, you encounter voices that seek to make it less, to shrink your mountain to a molehill. It's not that big of a deal, they say, or anyone could have done that. These words, seemingly innocuous, carry the weight of envy, attempting to cast shadows on your sunlight. But why do some feel compelled to downplay the achievements of others? At the heart of this behavior lies a deep-seated sense of inadequacy and dissatisfaction with their own journey. It's not truly about the value of your accomplishments, but about the mirror they hold up to their own unfulfilled aspirations. Your success becomes a reminder of what they perceive they lack, and in trying to diminish your achievements, they seek to lessen the discomfort of their own self-reflection. This understanding invites us to look beyond the surface and see the pain hidden behind their words. It's a call to empathy, to recognize that their attempt to belittle your achievements is not a reflection of your worth, but a reflection of their internal struggle. This realization empowers us not to take their words to heart, but to offer kindness and understanding in return. As we navigate through these encounters, let us remember that our achievements are not diminished by the words of others. Instead, let us use these moments as opportunities to inspire, lift others up, and encourage them to pursue their own paths to success. In doing so, we not only affirm the value of our own journey, but also light a way for others to follow, transforming envy into a force for collective upliftment and growth. Together, let's create a world where we celebrate each other's victories, where we recognize that each achievement adds to the richness of our shared human experience, and where we understand that by elevating others, we elevate ourselves. As we journey deeper into the heart of understanding envy, we encounter a fascinating paradox, the phenomenon of imitation coupled with resentment. It's a curious sight to witness someone who seems to resent your achievements, yet subtly, or sometimes openly, begins to mirror your actions, adopt your ideas, or even emulate your style. This imitation, a form of flattery on the surface, is tinged with the bitterness of envy, creating a complex tapestry of human emotion and behavior. Why does this happen? The answer lies in the intricate dance of social comparison and one-upmanship. At its core, this behavior stems from a place of conflict within the envious individual. On one hand, they recognize and admire the traits or achievements that have brought you success. On the other, they grapple with feelings of inadequacy or jealousy. This internal struggle propels them to emulate what they admire, yet the underlying resentment remains, casting a shadow over their actions. This paradox of imitation and resentment is not merely a personal dilemma, but a reflection of the broader psychology of social comparison. We live in a world that often measures worth by comparison, where success is not just about personal achievement, but how it stacks up against others. In this context, envy can drive individuals to one-upmanship, an attempt to surpass or outdo others, not just to achieve for themselves, but to reclaim a sense of superiority, lost in the shadow of someone else's success. Understanding this dynamic offers us a path to empathy and insight. Recognizing that the imitation we observe is not just mimicry, but a complex interplay of admiration and resentment allows us to respond with compassion. It invites us to reach out, to bridge the gap with understanding, and perhaps to inspire those who envy us to find their own path to fulfillment and success, free from the chains of comparison. As we navigate these waters, let us remember that our light does not dim by lighting others. By fostering an environment where success is shared and celebrated, where we inspire rather than compete, we can transform envy from a source of division to a force for collective empowerment and growth. Together, let's build a world where we rise by lifting others, where imitation is not just mimicry, but a step on the path to genuine achievement and self-discovery. Embark with me now on a profound exploration into the very heart of human emotion, as we seek to understand the intricate psychology behind envy. This journey is not one of judgment, but of deep discovery, aiming to illuminate the shadows within us and foster a world of greater empathy and understanding. Envy, at its core, is more than a mere feeling. It's a complex psychological phenomenon rooted in the very essence of human nature. It arises from the fertile ground of comparison, where seeds of competitiveness, insecurity, and, at times, narcissism are sown. These elements intertwine, creating a labyrinth of emotional responses that can lead us astray from our true selves. Consider for a moment the role of comparison in our lives. It is a double-edged sword, capable of inspiring us to greater heights, yet equally capable of plunging us into the depths of dissatisfaction. When we measure our worth against others, we tread on precarious ground, for there will always be someone to whom we feel inferior in some way. This relentless comparison feeds into our competitiveness, urging us not just to succeed, but to surpass, to be not just good, but the best. Yet beneath this competitive veneer often lies a well of insecurity, a fear that we are not enough, that our achievements are but a shadow of others. This insecurity is a powerful force, driving us to seek validation through comparison. Yet it is a race with no finish line, for true contentment cannot be found in the approval of others. Narcissism, too, plays its part in the drama of envy, with its deep-seated belief in one's superiority, yet paradoxically coupled with a vulnerability to the achievements of others. It is a fragile self-esteem that looks outward for its sustenance, vulnerable to the slightest breeze of competition. At the heart of these envious behaviors lies a profound lack of inner fulfillment, a void that no amount of external achievement can fill. It is a hunger of the soul, seeking nourishment not in the accolades we receive, but in the love and acceptance we give ourselves. Low self-esteem whispers the lie that we are not enough, that our value is measured by our victories, and that our worth is weighed on the scales of success. Yet in understanding the psychology behind envy, we find a path to liberation. By recognizing the roots of our envy, we can begin to heal, fill the void with self-compassion, and water the seeds of self-worth with kindness and understanding. This journey of self-discovery invites us to look within, to find fulfillment not in the mirror of comparison, but in the light of our own authenticity. As we navigate the complexities of envy, let us do so with a heart of empathy, both for ourselves and for others. Let us remember that at the core of envy lies a quest for recognition, a desire to be seen and valued. By fostering a world where we celebrate each individual's unique journey, where we lift each other up rather than tear each other down, we can transform envy from a source of division to a catalyst for growth and connection. Together, let's embark on this journey of understanding, embracing the full spectrum of our human emotions, and, in doing so, building a world of greater compassion, empathy, and collective upliftment. Let us now navigate the delicate waters of our relationships, particularly with those who may harbor envy within their hearts. This journey is not about confrontation, but about compassion, understanding, and the art of maintaining harmony even in the face of challenging emotions. It's about transforming our interactions into opportunities for growth, for both ourselves and those around us. When faced with envy from others, the first step is to approach the situation with a heart full of empathy. Recognize that envy often stems from pain, insecurity, and unfulfilled desires. It's a cry for acknowledgement, a longing to be seen and valued. Understanding this can transform our perspective, allowing us to respond not with anger or defensiveness, but with kindness and patience. However, compassion does not mean allowing ourselves to be diminished or our boundaries violated. It's crucial to maintain healthy boundaries, to protect our peace and well-being. This might mean gently but firmly addressing hurtful comments, or choosing to share our successes with those who genuinely celebrate with us. It's about knowing when to engage and when to step back, always with respect and dignity. Fostering positive interactions is another key strategy. This involves focusing on common ground, shared interests, and experiences that can bring us closer. It's about building each other up and highlighting the strengths and contributions of those around us. By shifting the focus from competition to collaboration, we can create an environment where everyone feels valued and supported. Encourage open communication, creating a safe space where feelings and concerns can be expressed without fear of judgment. This openness can pave the way for understanding and healing, allowing us to address the root causes of envy and work together towards resolution. Remember, managing relationships with envious individuals is not about changing them, but about changing how we respond to them. It's an opportunity to practice patience, empathy, and assertiveness, to be the light that not only illuminates the shadows of envy, but also guides us all towards a path of mutual respect and understanding. As we journey through these interactions, let us be guided by the principles of love, compassion, and empathy. Let us remember that every person we meet is fighting their own battle, and that kindness can be a powerful force for change. Together, let's build bridges of understanding, creating a world where envy loses its power and where our relationships are defined not by competition, but by mutual support and shared growth. Embark with me now on a transformative journey where the shadows of envy become the light of growth and self-discovery. It's a path less traveled, where recognizing and understanding the nuances of envy not only illuminates the complexities of our emotions, but also opens the door to profound personal growth and enhanced self-awareness. This journey is about turning the mirror inward, seeing our reflections with clarity and compassion, and recognizing that within the heart of envy lies the seed of our evolution. When we encounter envy, whether within ourselves or in others, it presents a unique opportunity for introspection and self-improvement. It's a moment to pause and ask ourselves, what is this feeling teaching me? What can I learn from this experience? By diving deep into these questions, we uncover not just the roots of our envy, but also our deepest desires, our unmet needs, and our untapped potential. Imagine transforming the energy of envy into fuel for your growth. Instead of allowing it to consume us, we can use it as a catalyst to propel us forward, set new goals, and pursue our dreams with renewed vigor and determination. This shift in perspective is not just about overcoming a negative emotion, but about embracing the journey of becoming the best versions of ourselves. I encourage you, dear viewers, to reflect on your own experiences with envy. See them not as moments of weakness, but as stepping stones to greater self-awareness and personal development. Ask yourself, what does this envy reveal about my desires and aspirations? How can I channel this energy into positive action? Let us approach these reflections with kindness and self-compassion, understanding that growth is a journey, not a destination. It's about learning to dance in the rain, finding joy in the journey, and celebrating our progress no matter how small. As we transform envy into a force for positive outcomes, we not only enrich our own lives, but also inspire those around us to embark on their journeys of self-discovery. Together, we can create a ripple effect of growth, positivity, and empowerment, turning the tide of envy into a wave of collective upliftment and shared success. So let us move forward with courage and conviction, embracing every emotion and every challenge as an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to shine even brighter. Together, we can transform the landscape of our hearts, cultivating a garden where envy no longer casts a shadow, but where the flowers of self-awareness and personal growth bloom in abundance. Let us now turn our hearts towards the gentle power of empathy, a beacon of light in the journey of understanding and addressing envy. Empathy, the ability to step into the shoes of another, to feel with them, is our most powerful tool in transforming envy from a source of division to a bridge of connection. It's about seeing beyond the surface, recognizing the hidden struggles and unspoken dreams that lie beneath. Empathy teaches us that behind every expression of envy, there's a story, a longing, and a desire to be seen and acknowledged. When we approach envy with empathy, we open the doors to healing and understanding, not just for others, but for ourselves as well. It's a journey of recognizing our shared humanity and realizing that we all harbor fears, dreams, and insecurities. Fostering a culture of support and understanding begins with us. It starts in the small moments, in choosing to celebrate the successes of others as if they were our own, in offering a word of encouragement rather than a whisper of judgment. It's about building each other up, recognizing that true success is not measured by how high we climb, but by how many we lift with us on the journey. Imagine a world where competition gives way to collaboration, where resentment is replaced by mutual respect. In this world, envy loses its sting, for it is met with understanding and compassion. We can create this world, starting in our communities, our workplaces, and our homes. By practicing active listening and sharing our own vulnerabilities, we encourage others to open up, creating a safe space where empathy and understanding flourish. Let us be champions of empathy, leading by example and showing that it's possible to transform envy into a force for good. By doing so, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to a larger culture of kindness, support, and collective growth. So I invite you, dear viewers, to join me in this noble endeavor. Let's commit to being more empathetic, to understanding the roots of envy, and to fostering an environment where everyone feels valued, supported, and understood. Together, we can turn the tide, creating a world where empathy reigns supreme and where envy is but a stepping stone to deeper connections and shared success. As we draw this journey to a close, let's take a moment to reflect on the path we've traversed together. We've uncovered the 4 subtle signs of envy: uncharacteristic behavior changes, excessive criticism and scrutiny, diminishing your achievements, and imitation coupled with resentment. Recognizing these signs is more than an exercise in observation. It's a step towards deeper understanding and empathy, both for ourselves and for those around us. This knowledge is a powerful tool, one that can transform our interpersonal relationships and spur personal growth. It invites us to look beyond the surface, to see the hidden struggles and aspirations that bind us all in our shared human experience. By approaching envy with empathy and understanding, we can foster a culture of support and collaboration, turning potential conflicts into opportunities for connection and growth. Let this be a call to action, to use what we've learned not just as a shield against envy, but as a bridge to deeper, more meaningful relationships. Let us embrace our vulnerabilities, celebrate our successes, and lift each other up with kindness and compassion. By understanding envy, you can navigate your social world with confidence and grace, turning challenges into opportunities for growth and connection. Remember, the light you shine can illuminate the path for others, transforming envy from a shadow into a spark of inspiration and mutual upliftment. If this message resonates with you, if you believe in a world where empathy and understanding triumph over envy and division, then I invite you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Together, we can build a community of support, learning, and growth, where every individual is empowered to reach their fullest potential. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Let's continue to inspire, grow, and shine together.